Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday morning. It is April 7th and it is 2:19 in the a.m. I'm just going to dive right into stuff this morning because I got a ton of paperwork to do before folks come in. So I'm going to try to multitask early in the morning. Anywho, here I go, diving in. Last week, the Tangerine tyrant made the proclamation, because that's all he does is make proclamations, that there's no way we can afford Medicaid and child care because we have a war. I want you to let that sink in, because every time I speak on this man, you know, I get some commentary, some smart-ass commentary, and yes, I did say that, that I have a Trump derangement syndrome, if there is such a thing, because, you know, that's just a narcissistic mindset to blame others for their response to some bullshit. I have no other way to put that. You know, your response is the problem. You're supposed to just take it and like it. No. Just taking it is also the mindset of a PDF file. Yeah, I want you to kind of read between the lines on how that's pronounced. Yes, I'm just going to impose my will, and you have no say-so. So let's talk about this war that we have to fight. You mean the war that just had a total disregard for the democratic process, that did not have congressional approval, that deals were made in the dark, and all of a sudden, now we're at war? No, you attacked the country, which is a war crime, an unprovoked attack on the country. You know, which part of America is great in that process? Because we claim to be a democracy, and there's a democratic process that was totally disregarded. Now let's get to the real. You're telling people who continue to endorse you, who have compared you to Christ, who have touted you as Savior, the only thing missing is the laurel wreath. You know, Hail Caesar. And I want to say the only truth in that is this country is riding on an ass. Yes, I said it. That's the only truth. That's the only comparison I can make. So, the real of this is, for the folks who are endorsing this person, your meemaw, your pawpaw, maybe even you, if you were laid off, your kids are all going to suffer for your Christ. Not the Christ, your Christ. See, when you hear me talk, you often hear me say, there's the truth and then there's your truth. Sometimes they don't line up, folks. And in this case, the math definitely ain't mathing, even though they're showing their work. You're just supposed to accept the answer.